Hello class 8, welcome back to our channel. So class 8, today we are going to start our new chapter from our geography book, our chapter number 3, that is mineral and power resources. So this chapter, you can see all of you in NCERT that this started with one story, one conversation between the Kiri and Sukant, where two people are visiting one place and the place is Dhanbad. So 8th standard Dhanbad is a place where it is situated nearby Kolkata, and this place is very famous for a mineral. Which mineral? So both of them are talking here and they are very amazed to see that everything and the large area were black. So one of the person replied that because of the coal mines, all the area looked black. So coal mines are available here, which is very famous. And coal is a mineral here. So here the question is, first thing we have to clear that what is a mineral. So basically a naturally occurring substances that has a definite chemical composition is a mineral. How can you say that this particular thing is a mineral? So yes, definitely they have their own chemical composition, definite chemical composition जिससे वो mineral basically made up of हुआ है, बना है. So naturally occurring substances है. Here no human interference is going on. कोई ह्यूमन मेड कोई प्रोसेस काम नहीं कर रहा. नेचुरली अकरिंग सब्सटेंस है जिसका अपना एक कॉम्पोजिशन होता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड अ मिनरल. नाउ द सेकेंड पॉइंट इज दैट डू यू थिंक मिनरल्स आर अवेलेबल एट ईच एंड एवरी प्लेस? Similarly, as we have covered in chapter 1 and 2, resources, natural vegetation, wildlife, like evenly distribution नहीं है सब चीज़ों का. अनइवन हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन देखा था एंड दे आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन द कि वहाँ का क्लाइमेट कैसा है, वेदर कैसा है, कंडीशंस कैसे हैं. सो हियर अगेन मिनरल्स आर नॉट इवनली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड ओवर स्पेस. सो पूरे के पूरे इंडिया में सेम काइंड ऑफ मिनरल अवेलेबल हो जाए, दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल. दे आर कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड इन अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया और रॉक फॉर्मेशंस. व्हाई द टर्म रॉक फॉर्मेशन इज कमिंग हियर? Because your minerals are basically found in the rocks. Rocks के inside में ही हमें कहीं पर minerals मिलते हैं. So definitely जैसे जैसे rocks different है, rocks are not same, they are different composition. Similarly minerals are also different in composition, in their chemical manner as well as in their features also. And many minerals like found in areas where not easily accessible. Easily accessible means कि you cannot use very much, उसको बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं किया जाता, because those regions are not very easily कि आप उसको वहाँ पर visit कर पाएँ. So like Arctic Ocean bed की बात करते हैं या अंटार्कटिक की बात करते हैं, तो yes here also we found some minerals like potassium है and we have like gold also. So some minerals सब जगह पर available हैं, लेकिन ओनली द प्लेसेस वेयर आर एक्सेसिबल, जहाँ पर आपकी रीच हो सकती है, उसी को हम बैक टू बैक यूज़ कर पा रहे हैं. सो येस, मिनरल्स आर नॉट इवनली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, दे आर केमिकल कॉम्पोजिशन, दे हैव अकरिंग देयर सब्सटेंसेस विद देयर पर्टिकुलर डेफिनेट कॉम्पोजिशन, and they are also found in the rocks also. Okay, and when we talk about that how the minerals are formed, next question we can cover from this paragraph, that how the minerals can be formed. So the question is definitely answer will be like, if we are talking about like minerals are naturally occurring substances, so definitely here again the process is also naturally. So they are formed in different types of geological environments under varying conditions. Conditions will be differ like temperature, pressure, everything will be differ at सब जगह की बात करते हैं तो. So they are created by natural processes. Natural processes में इसको बनाया जाता है. ये natural processes में अपना work करते हैं without human interference. So yes, again these are naturally occurring substances and they are formed under the natural conditions also without human interference. Now the next question we can see, like we talked about that what is a mineral, or the minerals are evenly distributed or not. Even we talked about that minerals are formed in natural circumstances only. Okay, done. Now the next point, that how can we identify these minerals? How can we say that yes, this is a mineral or not? So this is obviously again identified on the basis of their physical properties. Physical properties means appearance, like color, density, hardness, and chemical properties such as solubility. Solubility means कि that particular mineral is soluble in water or any substance or not. So basically these are the identification ways by which we can identify the mineral. I hope I think सबको clear हो गया होगा meaning of mineral and the formation of mineral, even the identification of mineral. Now we'll talk about the classification of mineral, in which we will talk about like how can we classify, how can we, yes, minerals are classified on the basis of composition. Composition means वो बना किससे हुआ है. Composition के basis पे we can divide the minerals into two categories. Here you can see like metallic and non-metallic. So metallic, as the name suggests, metal. Yes, so metallic minerals contain metal in raw form. उसमें metal होगा, so we can say that particular mineral is a metallic mineral. Okay, and what is the characteristic of metallic minerals? Here metals are hard substances and which conduct heat and electricity. These are the characteristics. Even they have a characteristic of luster or shine. So these are the characteristics of metals, where we can say that all the metals, not all the, but most of the metals are good conductor of heat or electricity. They have a characteristic of luster or shine. So these categories, these types of metals are called metallic minerals. And when we talk about the examples, so iron, bauxite and manganese, all these are the hard, good conductor of heat, electricity metals. That is why they are called metallic minerals. Next you can see, again we are dividing the metallic minerals into two categories, like ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous, again the chemical name of iron is ferrous. So 8th class, when we talk about metallic minerals, so metallic minerals are again in two types. Ferrous minerals like iron ore, manganese, क्रोमाइड्स कंटेन आयरन. तो जिन मिनरल्स में हमें आयरन मिलेगा, दोज substances, those materials are called ferrous minerals. Okay, a non-ferrous mean doesn't contain iron but may contain some other metal. So we can take the example of gold here. Gold is hard, yes, gold is have a characteristic of shining also, but इसके पास आयरन नहीं है. तो गोल्ड के पास अगर आयरन नहीं है तो वी कैन से दिस इज अ नॉन फेरस मिनरल. Okay, so here we can divided the metallic minerals into ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. Now the second category is non-metallic. So again the name suggests, where we talk about the minerals do not have contain metal. उसमें metal होता ही नहीं है, even metal वाली कोई property भी नहीं होती. So again these types of minerals are called non-metallic minerals, like limestone, mica, gypsum are the example of minerals, and these are non-metallic minerals. Even the coal, petroleum that we are using for our vehicles, they are also non-metallic minerals. So non-metallic minerals basically आपके जो metals से बिल्कुल opposite हैं. They don't have any characteristic of metal, but again they are considered as minerals because they are naturally occurring substances. They have their chemicals fixed composition as well as आपके मेटल से पूरी तरीके से ऑपोजिट आर नॉन मेटालिक मिनरल्स. सो हियर वी हैव डन द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ मिनरल्स on the basis of composition. Yes. Now the third thing you can see here, one more table is given like extraction of mineral. Extraction means dig out from the earth. So the process of taking out minerals from rocks, अब मैंने आपको बता दिया रॉक्स में ही है, तो कैसे निकालना है, इट्स नॉट एन ईजी टास्क. तो जो भी रॉक्स में डिग दबा हुई चीजें हैं उनको बाहर निकालने का प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड द माइनिंग. नाउ द पॉइंट इज कि सारे सिस्टम सारे मिनरल्स हमको एक ही लेवल पे मिलेंगे या कुछ अर्थ के बहुत ज़्यादा डीप हैं, कुछ बिल्कुल शेलो हैं. हियर वी कैन से like open cast mining is the first type where we can dig out or take out our minerals from the rocks. So minerals that lie at shallow depth, बहुत deep नहीं जाना, जो shallow depth में ही हमें मिल जाते हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं open cast mining. When we talk about कि हमें बहुत deep जाना पड़ेगा, deep bores करने पड़ेंगे और वो deep earth में जाने को हम shaft कहते हैं. And here to made to reach mineral deposit जो कि बहुत नीचे मिलते हैं, दिस इज कॉल्ड शाफ्ट माइनिंग. शाफ्ट माइनिंग इज बेसिकली फॉर द डीप बोर्स एंड ओपन कास्ट माइनिंग इज फॉर द शेलो डेप्थ. ओके. एंड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस, सो दे आर फार बिलो द अर्थ सरफेस, बहुत ज़्यादा नीचे होते हैं. डीप वेल्स आर बोर्ड उनको बाहर निकालने के लिए, एंड पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस जैसे सब्सटेंसेस को बाहर निकालने का प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड ड्रिलिंग. ओके. एंड देन द मिनरल लाई नियर द सरफेस, जो हमें सरफेस पे इजीली अवेलेबल होते हैं. हमें तो नहीं मिल सकते, ऐसा नहीं कि बिल्कुल अर्थ क्रस्ट पे ही है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा. तो दैट प्रोसेस जब वहाँ पर सिंपली डक करके हम मिनरल्स को फाइंड आउट कर पाते हैं, दिस प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड क्वारिंग. सो हियर extraction of mineral is also in different steps. Here we learned like mining, the process of taking out the minerals in two types: open cast mining like the shallow places for the shallow mining, and shaft mining for the deep bores. Then the third one is drilling. Drilling is basically used for the natural gas and the petroleum, where we have to make a deep wells into the earth. Then the quarrying, basically these for easily आप available है, जो बहुत ज़्यादा नीचे नहीं जाना, तो this process can be used. So extraction of minerals में here we have three different categories: mining, drilling and quarrying. Okay, so class 8 next topic we will cover in the next session now. Thank you.